Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night. Thank you for coming to this presentation. Today we will have Zoom meeting about collaborations of betta fish farming. First, introduce myself. My name Muhammad BAYU and DEVI Diana PUTRI as the presenter. First, separations of betta fish. First, I want to explain about based on the nature of life of betta fish, living under the leaves, living individual, guarding the territory, making bubbles when blood. Next. What is spawning? According to KBBI, spawning is a process, method, and act of spawning, breeding, spawning. In general, spawning can be defined as the process or the occurrence of egg cells by the female parents fish and sperm by the male parents fish, which results in fertilization outside the body of the fish. Next, preparation tools and materials. The tools, point 1, container as a place to collect water. Examples, bucket, aquarium, etc. Number 2, skating bottle as a container between males and females. Examples, bottle, glass, etc. Next, point 3, substrate as a place to add bubbles and betta fish eggs. Examples, apu plant, tissue, plastic. Number 4, clothing as a cover so that it is not as a place for mosquito lying. The materials, characteristics of male betta fish, physical, point 1, wet fin, color matching, long ventral fin, nature, aggressive. Parent requirements to be spawned. Point 1, fish eggs more than 4 months. Point 2, creating bubbles. Point 3, the size of the fish is big. Point 4, fish in the best conditions. Characteristic of female betta fish physicals. Point 1, short fin. Point 2, unobtrusive color. Point 3, short central fin. Point 4, clear stomach colors. The colors yellow. Nature, not aggressive. Parent requirements that are ready to be spawned. Point 1, fish eggs more than 4 months. Point 2, the belly is yellowish with white. Point 3, in the anal, there are wet spots. Point 4, the size of the fish is big. Point 5, fish in the best conditions. Media society. The following media are used in spawning betta fish. Point, using dead water level 10 centimeter, temperature It is at room temperature 20 Celsius or 25 Celsius. Water acidity, try to use water with normal pH. Spawning process. Cause of failure to spawn betta fish include 1. Parent is not ready to marry. Point 2. The size of the container is too narrow. Point 3. The light intensity is too bright. Point 4. Often they are picked at fish being spawned. Point 5. The location is too noisy. Point 6. The container shakes frequently. And matchmaking stakes. 1. Prepare a container and media as follows. 2. Enter a pair of mother betta fish. Point 3. Give a tissue of water plant for a place to make bubbles. Matchmaking stakes. The matchmaking stakes aims to avoid fights between male and female parents. Matching is also useful for sparring the lots of a partner of the opposite sex to create bubbles. Fertilization stakes. After carrying off the matchmaking stakes and the male cells have made bubbles, then the male and female separation skates are removed, and after that, the fish will fertilize. Perform until the female eggs run out, shrinking stomates. Hatching stakes. If fertilization has occurred, move the female parent to a different container and let the male parents guard the eggs until they hatch, rest for 1 to 2 days. Okay, thank you. Now, without further ado, we will turn the time over to the presenters today, that is DEVI PUTRI. Time is yours. Okay, DEVI PUTRI. Next, you, the presenter.
The ISO share screen.
Okay.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Devi Nurdiana Putri. Here I will explain about the knowledge of betta fish. Classification of betta splendor and taxonomy are classification of betta fish according to Rainbow 1009. Namely, Kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, classes Actinopterygii, order Pachyformes, family Osphonemidae, genus Betta, species Betta slender-air. Betta fish or Betta slender-air are known for their aggressive nature and their habit of fighting with the same shape. Preparation of container and media. One container. The container for enlargement of betta fish is at length 30 cm in size. Prepare another weighted container for enlargement of fish larvae. At the age of 4 under 6 weeks, betta fish began to be active on the surface of the water. This betta fish fighting instinct began to emerge. In addition, also at water planes, sharks and hydrilla or raffia fibers to the reading area. The goal is to avoid direct intercourse between betta fish, thereby reducing the intercourse of fight. Image of enlargement plate for betta fish plague. 1 aquarium, 2, 3, or 4. Number 2, media. Prepare water planes to look like their natural habitat. Choosing spray plague betta fishes. Characteristic features. 1. Fine condition is not defective. 2. More actively, the water used must be clean and given ketapang leaves. Betta fish means maintenance of water quality. Temperature, the water temperature should always be between 24.5 and 27.5 degrees Celsius. If the temperature drops below this temperature, your betta can respond becoming inactive and losing appetite. pH. The ideal pH for betta fish is slightly acidic, with age 6.5, although a value of 7 is also acceptable. pH of water can be measured using a pH meter or pH tester. Water changes occur every week for betta fish in a 5-gallon aquarium. Then every week changes 15 under 20% of the water in the aquarium. Turn fish to spoon frequent or sucks fish water with a hose and change the water by 30%. Next. B. Feed and feeding. Natural feeds, silkworm and water fills, and artificial feeds, pellets. Next. Feeding. Betta fish 1 under 4 days old do not need to be fed because the fish larvae still have spare foods in the form of nectar. Feeding is done when the fish are 4 days old. Try to provide natural food such water fills. After the fry are 6 weeks, all the fish can be fed other foods such as silkworms. Fish pellet can also be given when the fish are 6 weeks old. How to raise fish larvae. When the egg hatches, let the male parents remain in the container. Take the male size from the aquarium after the fry age 2 weeks, starting from the time the egg hatch. Move the fry to a wider place and give the larvae mosquitoes or large water fills. When they are 5 weeks old, must go on visit fight between betta fish. If the chicks reach 7 under 8 weeks, sorting can be done between males and females. Furthermore, at 10 under 20, 12 weeks of age, this young betta can be sorted. After 5 months, you can select betta fish based on gender and spirit them into the enlargement container. After fish are spirit continue to care from the by giving them food and maintaining the quality of the water, like betta fish that are 3 to 4 moths. All can be harvested and traded. Black betta fish disease, fin rot causes wounds. The fins and tail appear to melt or lime due to rotting. This can be prevented by keeping the aquarium clean or the living condition of the fish. Fin and tail rot can be treated for drugs containing antibiotics such as trimethoprim, erythromycin, and sulfidimidine. If treated effectively, the mortality is moderate. Two columnaris, a bacterial disease that causes frayed and frayed fins. It's also causes skin scars, white spots in the mouth, color curve in the mouth, scale and fins, and discoloration of the gills. Fish can have diffuse bleeding due to gill infection. This disease can be prevented by treating open wound and fungal infection. This can also be prevented by avoiding factors such as unlimited oxygen, water handling, and overcrowding in the aquarium. Next, 3. Hemorrhagic or red mouths. Hemorrhagic causes serious bleeding in the mouth and eye of the fish. This can be prevented by disinfecting the tank to kill Yersinia racri. The infection is treatable, which means that the death rate is low. For dropsy, this deadly disease that affects the kidney. Liver infection can be developed abdominal swelling as a result if the build-up of internal fluids. Some the other symptoms include producing scales and sun's eyes. Bacterial infection can be prevented by keeping the tank clean. This can also be prevented by feeding fish with vitamin-rich foods. Most of the fish that suffer from dropsy can survive. 5. Anxiety generally are cloudy cornea. This disease causes a white coating on the eye. This can be prevented by improving water quality. Water condition is needed to make the water safer for fish. Eye clouds can be treated with antibiotics such as metafix, fungal bacterial disease is not fatal but can damage vision. 6. Mouth fungus. This is actually a bacterial disease and causes white lines or lumps around the lips and mouth of the fish. This can be avoided by keeping lines or lumps around the lips, mouth, of This can be avoided by keeping the water clean, namely by labeling and cleaning it regularly. Amoxicillin as an antibiotic can cure oral fungus. Other medicines that cure fish fungus in general can also help with the infection. Fish that are infected cannot survive if the disease is not treated or knocked. Thank you. I will close this collaboration presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.